Well, hello there. It's been quite a while since I'd done this, so be gentle and I will try to get my head into the focus again. Today I want to talk about my personal experience and point of view, my kind of opinion on free kits in Arc Raiders. Specifically, I want to talk about, well, how I play. I wanted to mention very briefly, in this season, in the second season of Arc Raiders, I have not used a free kit. Maybe I used it once, but I actually don't even think so. I will show you in the video right now how many raids I had gone through. You will not see all of them obviously, but all of these raids that I'm showing you are not a free kit. They are either fully geared or they are naked. I went naked maybe 15 to 20 times. Specifically to do the achievements. I have completed all the achievements in the game which I wanted to do, and then there was the hunt for a specific blueprint. Both times I've basically just needed to get into the game really quickly, get something done, and then just surrender, which is why I didn't go in with any gear at all, because I was planning on killing myself in the raid. But whenever I did go into the raid with the intention of surviving and coming back, I always went in with a proper gear, and usually it was a purple augment and a kitted out weapon, so we are talking about 30k in credits. So obviously I didn't survive every time, but the stats are pretty good for me. I'm not showing you any of this to gloat or, to flex on you or anything. This is purely just so you understand where I'm coming from. My lobbies are almost exclusively PvE and friendly. People very rarely shoot at each other. That is another aspect that doesn't have anything much to do with the video, but I'm just trying to explain how my gameplay usually looks like. Let's talk about the free kit situation. The reality of free kits is the same as in any other extraction shooter. Every extraction shooter I've ever played or even just watched other people play have the same kind of mechanic in place, where you can basically get into raid with randomized equipment that doesn't belong to you until you extract, which means that you are absolutely at zero risk, and this mechanic is great for new players or just players that want to do PvP. And this is important for you to hear, because free kits in Arc Raiders are very specific in their use. Free kit players always either are new to the game or are there to play PvP. There is no logic behind player that is friendly and wants to actually do something in the game that uses free kit. If you are doing a quest, you can go in naked or with anything. And if you actually are looking for a more specific item in the raid, you always want the safe pocket, which means that you will not get a free kit. The one thing that free kits do to a lot of players when they get used to using them all the time instead of anything else, just to mess with other people, is that you will automatically start learning bad habits, and that is specifically bad habits when it comes to extraction shooters, not specifically with Arc Raiders. You have seen this a lot of the times, I have seen it a lot of the times, but when people do get all of a sudden very aggressive towards you because they have, free kit, they are not afraid of anything, they are definitely not afraid of losing the free kit, and you do defeat them, they always have this one line.
It's on you, bro. It was just a free loadout. I don't even care.
It's just a free kit, I don't care. While I understand where you are coming from, and maybe you do care, but just want to say that, you wasted so much time on me with your fancy equipment and I'm just a free kit. There's a lot of mental gymnastics going on when people say that line, but a lot of people actually mean it when they say that. Oh, it doesn't matter, I have actually lost nothing in this exchange even though I lost the fight. This is also why free kits are just generally a bad idea for you to use on a regular basis, because it is actually teaching you some bad habits about the game and how you should approach things in general. The more you are worried about your gear, the more you are being responsible towards which aggression to take, when do you want to run away from a fight, when do you want to engage Arc or a player. And obviously when you are on a free kit, you couldn't care less about thinking, and that is the bad habit. And like I said before, people who use free kits on the regular are just more used to do PvP than PvE, which, there is no argument against doing PvP if you want to, but the game will punish you, kick your ass very much if you are not gonna start learning PvE at some point. And the thing is, I didn't use a freekit for a while now, but I do remember that most of the time when you have a freekit, the best weapon you can hope for is a Pharaoh if you want to do a PvE, and even Pharaoh is not great. It's very usable, it's very manageable, but it's like very low on the scale of weapons you can use on Ark, right? It's pretty good when you want to fight people and Ark at the same time, but again, when you are using a freekit, you are not guaranteed this weapon. So a lot of the times you will be spawning with a weapon that is better for PvP than for PvE. So about 75% of the time you are spawning into the game already predetermined to be doing PvP and having almost no way of defending yourself against Ark. So these are the drawbacks for you as a player, but there are other drawbacks, which is the optics that you have just by using a freekit. A lot of people don't realize this, especially when they are new to the game, but you are very obvious when you are using a freekit because the weapons and the gear that you are using is often like physically transparent for other people to see. When you walk to a person up close, you can see what kind of shield you have on you, what kind of weapon you are holding or have on your back. These things are actually visually accessible to everybody, so I can clearly see you have a level 1 Stitcher with no attachments on it and a green shield. You are very likely a freekit at that point. And it's after some time it's very easy to spot players that are rocking this. Based on the things I said previously, I automatically am very cautious around you. I don't want to engage in conversation with you. I'm more prone to trust people when they say they are doing a quest, because freekitters are usually new players or people who want to PvP, so I tend to believe you when you say you are doing a quest, because I assume you are a new player and you have no idea where this quest is taking place. I've been there, so I know how that feels like. But I'm never gonna trust you ever. If you're a freekit, you are not trustworthy in any way. And I mean, you can always make the argument, hey, I don't wanna be trustworthy, I want to fight other people. And that's completely fine. I'm just telling you, your life will be needlessly more difficult because of this. And the last observation I wanted to share with you is that freekits aren't meant to be reliable, and Embark didn't put them in the game to be specifically reliable as a long-term usage. I have actually been wondering for a while now, why don't freekits have some kind of cooldown system, or at least if you manage to extract with a freekit, why do you get to use a brand new freekit right after? I feel like Embark should do something about this, for the sake of the player, not for the sake of anybody else. It's true that if you get into a game with a freekit and extract immediately, you can sell everything for some kind of money, and you can do this over and over and over again, and you can make profit doing it, obviously, but it's just, that's incredibly stupid in every way. But the real kicker that is astounding is that you can actually go to lands, to one of the traders, and you can exchange the freekit augment for an actual green augment. There is 3 kinds of free augments you can exchange the freekit for, that will automatically, augment things so you have bigger backpack, but you also automatically get the safe pocket. So obviously Embark wanted you to use the freekit as like the last resort for a player that has nothing in their inventory, so you are able to play the game. But if you manage to actually get out of the map, you can get the safe pocket instantly and keep all the gear, all the good gear that you already have, right? So like this idea that you will just get into every game with a freekit and just hoard the things or sell them, that is like the mentality I think a lot of people go into raids with freekits with. Like, I think that's how they are thinking, is that they are either hoarding the items or they are selling them and keep using freekits. Maybe because you are really into the PvP aspect and you just want to be able to take the risks and die a lot. But you will be always at a bigger disadvantage with the freekit, even though the free kit was free and you are not losing anything. So at this point I feel like I'm just repeating myself, and I'm definitely not trying to change anybody's mind about how they played the game or never use free kit again. This is just my observation. I feel like somebody who has spent so much time in the game at this point has some kind of value, some kind of valuable feedback for anybody else. So alright, that's all from me, and I will see you soon next time.